you get some drift tires, Sean, or something?
No, no, I'm just going to change the connector. All right, so we should be live. Hey, what's up, everybody? Sean here from Sean's RC Adventures. We have Kurt's RC, Green Frog's RC, and Trail Critter in the house. Let me just
Trail
pull
Crawler.
out my phone. Why can I not find
Trail
your-
crawlers, not critter.
Oh yeah, Trail Crawlers. I know. I keep getting these messed up. The two of you.
I do the same thing.
Yeah.
I know because the two of them was like pretty close in names, like you know.
Yeah,
Hey, Lauren, AC Froggy, Gurus, Night and Frank, welcome in.
I can't see chat, so what's up, everybody?
Yeah, the chat can't see you either, so you're all right.
Good.
Yeah. All right, so what's everybody working on today?
Nothing.
Let's see if that Frank is on there again, Keegan.
Yeah, I'm just hanging out. Just sitting on the desk or on the workbench.
I'm just gonna change the connectors on this little Mercedes.
Some soldering. So you
Yeah.
got the soldering iron out.
There's the. I was looking everywhere for that connector. They must have set it inside the car.
Safekeeping.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't forget where it is.
Yeah, and then I was running around there looking for it everywhere. I actually just grabbed another one. I was going to do another one, but no need to. I'll have this one.
So did you ever figure out what that ESC with the two connectors on it was from?
I think actually when we were looking at it last night, I think one of them might have been. One might be where the motor actually plugged in, and
It's
one,
like just a
one is
disconnect
the
map.
battery. Like yeah. Hey Rob, being stuff. Welcome, welcome. What are you working on, Kurtz?
I got my Vortec here, my speed car that I want to reprogram the ESC on.
Nice. Vortec. Is that the 2.0?
Yeah, this one's a 2.0 one.
What was the difference in the first one and the second one? Just the wheelbase, just is it?
Just the length, yeah, pretty much the length and the body styles.
Yeah.
Tires, wheels. a little
Tires,
bit.
yeah, tires a little bit.
Yeah. 'Cause did they bring that one out? Remember they brought out what do you call it? Like the snap-on version.
Yeah.
So is that like the same wheelbase as a snap-on version then, is it?
I want to say the snap-on's still a little bit longer.
I think they had a sling body, possibly the snap-on one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was the thing. Like if you had the snap-on, you couldn't get that body wouldn't fit
The 2.0.
2.0 or not the
Yeah.
regular Vortec. It wouldn't fit the regular one.
It was just an oddball size that you couldn't even find a body for it. So
Yeah. Which sort of sucks though, because then it means you either run it with that body or else it just doesn't get run. Then like, cause that's the whole thing. Nobody wants to ruin the snap-on body.
yeah, right.
And then they won't run it, like, you know.
It's not like you could get a spare Traxxas body for it even.
Yeah.
That's why I thought they came out with the 3.0 because they could do that. But from what I understand, the guys with the snap-on stuff, it's still the bodies don't fit the snap-on stuff. You know, it doesn't. Only the arms and stuff like that are.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm surprised I'm surprised Proline or any of them didn't bring one out for the snap-on body one then. Well, I guess it's probably not
Yeah, they're not enough.
there's not enough for them and not to do something with.
Limited series.
Yeah, of course I have everything, but where's my soldering wire?
Don't burn yourself if you got your soldering iron turned on.
No, I haven't got it turned on yet, but what did I do with my soldering wire? I normally put it all back in the drawer with the soldering iron and stuff.
Get out of it.
No, I should have a roll with it.
I seen a guy opened up right out of the box and right onto the course today. He opened up the new Element Night Runner,
Nice.
put a battery in it, and put it right on the Class 1 course.
Nice. Yeah, Brian Toff, he opened his. He
It's
opened his
definitely a long trip.
Yeah.
12.8 wheelbase doesn't turn very good.
Yeah, well, it's just sort of they done the 12-inch wheelbase though, so that they get the looks of it right. The shorter wheelbase, you wouldn't like the shorter wheelbase. It just wouldn't be the same, you know.
It's a great looking truck. The thing is so quiet, you can't hear it running.
Yeah.
From just a real slow crawl to even stabbing the throttle, you don't hear it run at all.
It's got Reedy. It's got the Reedy electronics in it again, or
Yeah, it's got the Reedy 5-pole 35 turn or 13 turn or something like that.
Hey, Sean, I'm backstage. I just noticed that, Kirby, so I just let you in there. Like,
There you go.
does that come with the solid axle front option in the box too? I think.
No,
Okay.
no, just the IFS.
Okay.
It's basically the Ecto with inner fenders and light kit.
Nico Frank, I gotta get your email address off you something there, and I'll put you on the invite for this too. So.
Hey, Keith.
Hey, Keegan. Man, I went out to go crawling today and I'm driving about 70 miles an hour. This bird comes down, hits my windshield. Bam!
Oh, what?
Didn't break the windshield, but I killed the bird. And then that went to the spot and they're doing construction, so I couldn't go over there. And I'm driving back home and another bird comes down and it flies into the front of my car. Poof! Stuff, feathers go all over the place.
Got Alfred Hitchcock going on there. Huh?
Yeah.
Bird.
Like, what in the heck's going on?
Yeah. What was
Sign
that?
the birds.
What the hell were the boys doing construction on a Sunday for?
Oh, they're over there working, but
They must
it's
be behind schedule or something or other.
terrible, man. Where I used to go, you can't even get down there now. It was a real nice spot too. This is where the dinosaur footprints are.
They must be behind schedule or something to be working Sunday.
They're building a big it's going to be like an underpass, I guess. It's dug way deep.
Okay.
Sounds like a place that'll flood out.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
It's a new highway. Yeah, it's going to be a new big highway.
First better rain in Texas. Oh, we didn't think about this. You know, it was like, remember
That's where I usually go, is just construction places.
Yeah, sure. It was like the big dig in Boston. Sure, when they first opened that big dig, they had to shut it down again and do a load of emergency repair work. Like they opened it so fast, all the tiles and everything were starting to fall off the ceiling. Like, so all the tile work was collapsing and everything. It was crazy. What did I do with my solar wire? That's ridiculous. One of this stuff will work. This is for brazing.
Be careful. Test it first.
Yeah, silver burning, solid wire, solder.
Yeah, it's silver solder. It'll work. You just need a higher temperature.
Yeah. Yeah, this is for my brazing gun normally. And I'm not going to light up the brazing gun, this solder couple of connectors together, that's for sure.
I'll watch, I'll get it all soldered up, go to put everything away, and I'll find his regular soldering wire.
Dude, it's crazy. I normally always, like, it's one thing, like, you know me, I don't normally put things away. I'm bad at it. But normally the soldering iron, I always put it and the wire away. Normally, always. Which is weird. It was the same as the other night. I couldn't find freaking cable ties the other night. Yesterday on RC Bicer, boy, I opened the drawer and there's the cable ties staring at me.
You ever find any heat shrink?
I found just 2 small bits there right now because I forgot to go out today and get some. Don't be too shy to stop by my channel. Who's Guru's telling that to?
Yeah, RC Cape Cod said they killed a lady months after opening the ceiling panel fall on her driving.
Yeah, it's like crazy, isn't it? Like it was so one of the biggest projects in America at the time. The Big Dig, they called it. So it's either somebody rushed to get the last bit of it through to say, "Oh, we met our deadline," or somebody cut a hell of a lot of corners in it somewhere. One of the 2.
Hmm. Or engineering issue, possibly.
Yeah. So let me see. Like turn that up to 400. Maybe that was
I'm sure they're gonna toll this place. All that it's on, it's like 183. And they'll tow it. Make
I
it
gotta
a
get
toll
the parts in for that red-headed stepchild soon. Like everything over here, this whole big pile is sitting waiting for this thing. But
Need a
I need
box
to
or
get
something, stick it all in.
I need to get the parts back from Tony, and then RC Voodoo. He's finished the parts for me, but then he's about to ship them out, and then I sent him a message saying I need 2 more engine bays. So I give him the size of the engine bays I want for different rigs. So he's making them right now.
Ship them all together.
Yeah, I just ship a ring all in one go. I guess it's gonna take this thing a little bit to heat up. So it is. It is so strange where that soldering wire went.
When was the last time you used it?
Like 2 live shows ago. I know I have. If I run downstairs to my car, I know I have a brand new roll of it sitting in the back of my car.
Probably got an RC you could take the lipo out of in there too.
Probably. I have to actually get some EC5 connectors, like so. Blamed it on the 18-year-old apprentice. Of course they did.
Yeah, right. Shit
Yeah,
rolled downhill.
yeah. I don't know. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah. This will melt this. Sweet, sweet. Where's my helping hands? Get my helping hands in here.
Keegan, how much longer until you're ready to take that Vanquish out for test drive?
That's ready now. I just got to bind it to a radio.
So no big hurry, right?
No,
So if I put a metal spur gear in my Stampede, what will fail on it? I keep on stripping my spur gear out.
put a metal spur gear on with a metal pinion.
Yeah,
Probably you're gonna break drive shaft or maybe pins in the pinion or something, or it'll probably transfer downline.
yeah. I don't know what the heck's going on with it, man. It's just,
Yeah, it'll probably build up enough heat where it'll start heating them bearings up so much it'll melt the diff case around them. Just got to be careful with it.
You don't have any worn out bearings or anything, right? That would be causing you an issue.
well, I did, but I replaced it. And then what happened, I went upgraded it all, like Tank said, to put the E-Revo. Is that the one?
Slipper
Yeah.
clutch. Yep.
Yeah, all that stuff in there. And then I put that aluminum bearing rider in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I was driving it and everything just seized. And the bearing welded to the aluminum bearing thing.
Yep. Yep.
I couldn't even take it apart. I had to put the plastic one back in there. And then I
That's
put
great.
everything back in. And then just last night, the spur gear stripped. It didn't really strip. It just like the teeth just melted on it. It's like, what in the heck?
Yeah, it's building up heat somewhere.
Maybe down the line somewhere else you got another bad bearing, or
Yeah, something's clogging or something's happening.
It was like freewheel when the motor ran really good. And then when I meshed it together, it would roll and then stick and then roll and then stick. And then when I unmeshed it, it would free real good. Then I drove it a little bit and the bearing went. I mean, not the bearing, but the spur gear went.
An oblong pinion
Yeah,
or something, huh?
sounds like the idler bearing or where the pin goes into the spur gear might be out around.
for the spear gear itself.
You know, I noticed the spur gear it was going like this a little bit.
That sounds like maybe your shaft, your spur gear shaft has been a little bit.
Yeah.
That would be an issue. That would build up heat quick if you're out bashing hard.
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
friction.
I don't bash easy.
And being probably was like 90 degrees or something, so you just start out with a high temperature already.
Yeah. And I got that castle, you know,
It's got lots of power.
yeah, the
Yeah,
38 kV in there.
Soldering gun's gonna be strong enough for that.
And Nitro Freak's saying gear mesh is key also. You got to make sure you like use a paper technique or something. so
Yeah,
you're
I
not-
put that in there. Yep.
Okay, nice.
Paper technique, man.
I don't trust myself to do it by ear or touch.
Yeah, dude, I still use a paper. I still put, even though like I set it right and everything, before I actually run it, I still just run a piece of paper through it to make sure.
To make sure.
Yeah, even though when I turn it, like that just turned perfect and it's gripping perfectly, like a small turn. I still just put a bit of paper in it just to,
You gotta listen there, that little tiny tick. Tick tick
yeah.
tick tick.
Yeah. I had I mean, that thing, it'll go great and then the nut will come off and it'll come unmeshed and I'll have to go put it back on and tighten it up and it's a mess.
sounds like the shaft might have a bend in it. Take it all apart and just spin that without the motor in there.
And
See
see
if
Yeah.
what's happening.
there's a little wobble to it.
Yeah, the spur gear has a little wobble in there if I take it all apart.
No, take the gear off of it, everything. Just have just the shaft on there. And
Okay.
just turn everything so that shaft will move. And if you start getting a little bit of movement out of that, yeah, that'll definitely do it.
All right, guys, I'll be back in a minute because my soldering iron's not good enough for that blazing wire. So I'll run down to my car and I'll grab, I know I definitely have a roll in the back of my car. Be back
Yeah,
in
it
a
was
moment.
burning up motors and then I'm like, man, I'm just gonna put that big motor in there and see if that's running and it runs a lot better, but now it's eating spur gears. So.
Yeah, I got my motor back from Three Brothers and I'm glad I did because I ended up running that truck today. Truck ran great. Guy that was judging me, he's actually like high stepping it to keep up with me. He's like, man, slow down. I said, no. I said, I get we have 10 minutes to go through 10 gates, but I only have 6 scale points, so I need to get the fastest time I can to even be
Make up
close.
for it. Yeah. Might come down to anyway.
And it was, let's see, what was I? 2 points away from third.
Nice.
So 5th overall wasn't too bad. It just the 2 points killed me.
You said some people had
And
50 scale points.
Yeah, some of those guys, like I said, they were between 30 and 50 scale points, and I only had 6.
Hey, Dan Waldorf, welcome in. RC Master, welcome in.
So I wound up with a negative 39, and that was because of my time. You know, clean run on the second course, 1 gate on the first course. And that was my fault because my front tire got up on a rock and I tried to turn toward the next gate. And all I did was turn my wheel and it just laid over and the body hit the gate. And I was going to argue it, but so to hell with it, just let it go.
You through the gate first, or
What's that?
you through the gate first before you rolled over and hit it, or not?
Yeah, I started turning my wheel so I could head toward the next gate, get myself set up. And as soon as I turned the wheel, it just laid over on its side. I mean, slow motion. And the back of the truck, the bed hit the gate. Oh well. I was going to argue it like I said, but it's not like I'm ever going to go back out there to comp. That was just a one-time deal.
Yeah, sometimes it's not even worth arguing, is it?
No, I've got one next week and I'm going to. I'll just have to run the same truck again,
Yeah,
unless I can figure out a way to Band-Aid up this chassis for next week. I might have to cut a couple little plates for the side of it and put a few screws together. I got to wait for a month and a half before I can get my new chassis. Oh well.
where's the chassis coming from? Is it Ohio or?
Yes. Yeah. Carbon Works is the place that's cutting them.
Okay.
They cut chassis for G-Speed and God, what was the other one? There was a couple different chassis that these guys actually cut for, and their turnaround was a week for 10 complete chassis, so 20 rails a week from CAD drawing right to packaged and shipped, which isn't too bad.
Yeah. Not so bad.
Welcome in, Brian Taft, John, RC Propaganda. Yeah, Yuda Advanced 2. Have you guys seen this Yuda Advanced 2 channel before? Welcome in. I was wondering what you would need for extra scale points, and Messmaster saying scale accessories, or is it like opening doors or
Yeah,
figure?
scale accessories and all that shit. That's what I stopped.
Scale accessory, interior.
There's certain little things for scale accessories that get you extra points.
You know, like a roof rack or, you know,
Steel
light
bumpers.
Yeah.
just-
That LC 70 of mine, the scale points that thing would pick up, crazy. With a wind down windows, interiors, light up dashes, and then
Oh,
all the little
If
stuff.
I'd have ran my one cross truck, I'd have scale pointed out before anything,
But
and
it's
it's
stupid.
basically a stock build.
Yeah, they're actually stupid. That's no word of a lie. It is actually just stupid. Like a guy can beat you. You're gonna outrun the guy, but the guy can still beat you because of his skill points.
Mhm.
Yep.
Lauren, welcome in.
Yeah, that's why I don't like running the comps that go by Sorka rule. To me, it's a waste of time, and I think it's stupid.
Yeah.
You know, they don't call it a clear gate unless you clear both of them. If you touch one side, that side of the gate's dead, but the other side of the gate's still live. Even if you go through and you back up, you hit it, it's a gate again.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. One gate, it's one opening.
Yeah, you hit it once, so it's bad enough.
Right.
Yeah, I stopped comping because people just started becoming freaking prima donnas. Too many Karens.
Oh yeah, there was one guy, he didn't want to run his Buffalo because he said it was too tall to go through one of the pipes they had. So he ran his Gen 8X. Well, it fit through the pipe no problem, and that thing sat taller than his Buffalo did.
Yeah.
Well, on the first course he was running, he got all the way to gate 7, and it kept getting hung up. Next thing I know is he's kicking it like a football.
Sean, did you figure out who hacked your Instagram and put a picture of the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
ain't get no points taken away from that.
I'm like, what's going on? He's oh man, my drive shafts keep getting hung up on the rocks. He goes, I'm tired of this thing. I'm done with it. He goes, I'm selling it. So I'll give you $1 for it.
Get out of it.
But he brought it inside. We looked at it, and his pinion was straight, but his drive shafts were pitched way up. So his pinions were sticking down below his rear links and got him hung up on everything. We straightened that all out. He ran the course again after it was over. Truck ran fine. I said, see, you're going to sell your truck for $1 because you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. That's half the problem. They don't know what they're doing, and then they complain. It's just, I can't be bothered listening to them. Just Karens. Most comp drivers now are just Karens. Like, so.
Yeah, I'm going there just to have a good time and keep a radio in my hand.
Yeah.
And
It's
you know,
custom.
with all this shit going on with the Department of Natural Resource around here, where I can't do any events, and it sounds like we're not going to be able to crawl much in any of the parks right now. So I'll just start going to comps.
Yeah.
Got to do something, even though it costs me a few bucks every time I go.
As long as you win something like the last one, you'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean,
Balanced
spend
out.
2 hours, win a radio.
Yeah.
I'm
I
good
paid
with
for
that.
your
I already got it in my 10-2. It's already set up.
Nice. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about the GT5.
Yeah, I was
It's
looking
the power.
online,
Yeah, I
and
like
it
the
said that it,
GT5. The GT5's great. That's what I have. That's what I'm actually going to hook this up to right now. Going to hook it up to that because you just don't have to use the 6-channel receivers, but you use the A3, like these 3-channel receivers as well.
that's what I've got.
Yeah, so something like this doesn't need the 6-channel.
Yeah, but I've got like 15 of those receivers. I got them in all my trucks. It
Yeah.
won't bind to them.
It has to be the A3.
I've
So
got
bind to-
I've got the GR3E.
Yeah, GR3E won't bind to them.
Yeah, it's unsupported. So
Yeah, the GRE3 won't bind to them. Has to be the A's or the B's.
all right, I'll have to look and see which other one I have.
Yeah, so the A's will bind to it. The A's will bind to it, and the A's will bind to it, and the B's will bind to it. The B's are the 6 channels, and
Right.
the B's are 6 channel, and the A's are
Three.
the 3 channels.
Godzilla, welcome in.
I tried admitting him there. It just says joining, like so. Yeah, he's
It-
Godzilla. Yeah, so he's got no camera or audio on it. There he is. Scott, welcome.
Hey,
man.
Scott.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, buddy.
Oh, good, man. All good. How's everything?
All right.
How's the virtual racing going?
Oh, I'm trying to paint a car right now. I don't have to buy paint. Go to the hobby shop, none of that stuff. But I still got to change the number that's on the windshield. Even if I rename the file so it doesn't exist, it still shows up. Like, what's going on?
Fine.
What's going on with that? Why is that happening?
Yeah, we're getting ready to start a new season, so got to paint a new car.
Yeah, would you still go with the green and black? No.
Yep.
Still the same colors, a different number.
I miss hanging out at the track with the guys, but I like racing in the air conditioning much better.
Yeah, you definitely can't go wrong with that. Not can you?
Yeah.
Hey, Sean, I'm going to take off.
All right.
I'll try and get back in for the after.
No
if you're still
problem.
gonna be
Dennis.
on.
Yep.
Later,
I got a
guys.
few things I got to button up around here. I'm going to try and get something to eat before it gets too late.
Go ahead, Dennis.
So I'll talk to you guys a little bit.
All right, Dennis.
All right, Dennis, have a good one. So how's everything been, Scott? It's been a while. I haven't seen you around in a while.
Yeah, been busy. Haven't been doing a lot of RCing, but I did go check my lipos the other day. Nothing swelled up. My
Yeah.
shop gets really hot in the summertime, and I haven't run an air conditioner in there all summer. But I try to go open the doors in the afternoon so it at least cools down.
Mhm.
I was really afraid to find a whole bunch of swollen batteries, but everything looks good.
That's half the battle, isn't it?
Even though I haven't used them in a while, I don't want to see them go bad, so I have to buy them again.
Yeah, I know, because they cost freaking enough as it is. You know, I had to buy them twice.
It's got a
Scott,
long-
you're around Austin, right?
I'm actually way south of that, way down on the bottom tip of Texas, right next to Mexico.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What was your question?
Oh no, because he's in Austin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm in Austin. Yeah.
Well, you're lucky. That's a lot nicer place than where I'm at. It's expensive though.
Yeah.
Austin, I'm sure.
Gentrified.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That storm's not coming anywhere near you, is it, Scott?
Thank goodness no, but I really feel bad for the people that are in the path though.
Mhm.
Dude, it's coming in strong right now. I was just watching it on the news there. It's like crazy.
I just got home a little while ago, so I haven't checked the status on it. But when I watched it last night, it was still like a category 2, which is really low. Even the news guy was like, "Man, as fast as these winds are, shouldn't it be like a 3 or 4 by now?" Has it upgraded?
Yeah. As a-
Yeah, it's coming in now at like a 4 or something. I think. It's like 160
Lucky.
mile an hour sustained winds or something.
I feel bad for anybody that's in the path of a hurricane.
Yeah. I know up here they were expecting one last week and it was like freaking Armageddon. You went to the grocery stores and it was like people just panic buying everything and then it completely missed us. Like,
Right.
I forgot I had like 16 tank of gas. I was like, if I had a hurricane coming, I should have known better to go fill up before everybody goes nuts down there. I barely had enough to get to the gas station.
Nitro Freak saying it's a strong 4 last year. Last he looked.
Yeah, crazy. I think I need a new tip for the solar arm.
What is that you're working on, Kurt? I like that body you just pulled off of it.
It's the Vortec 3.0.
That's the
Oh,
Mustang, isn't it? Oh no, you've got the
it's sharp. I like
hot
that.
rod, the silver hot rod body on it.
30, yeah, the 35 hot rod.
Is there much difference between that one, like Kurt's, and the Mustang you have as well? Is there much difference in them?
Well, that's
Little bit.
one's a 2.0 and the other one's 3.0.
Oh, okay. So the Mustang is the 3.0.
Now the Mustang's a 2.0.
Oh,
Mustang I turned into my speed car.
yeah. That's nice, that Mustang you have there.
What's going on with that one? You having any problems with it?
No, just the rear shocks or the rear arms are really loose in this one compared to the 2.0. So I was going to try to put a shim in each one of those. Same with the front. The arms are a little sloppy. So it's my shelf queen.
I think Francois hasn't run his either yet.
No,
Unless I heard anyway.
I do. I've already put in a brushless,
Tank got the blue one though, didn't they?
yeah, you got the blue You got the 33.
Yeah.
coupe.
Frank did this the hard way too. Chopping up the chassis and doing all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah, his hot rod that he built.
Yeah.
Yeah, he customized that baby.
Yeah, that was the black one that he built, and then Tractors came out with them. Well, you sort of knew Tractors was going to come out with them because like they done the snap-on editions, and then they weren't just gonna do that and then do absolutely nothing with it, you know. Barbecue, welcome. Hello, fellow banters. Hello, hello. So have you been doing much online racing though, Scott? Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm trying to keep it down to no more than 2 nights a week.
Yeah.
There's a channel called Scale Freak. Joe on Scale Freak races online also.
I need to check that one out. I put that in my notes. Skill Freak, you said?
Yep.
Doing the online racing too, yeah.
He's got the steering wheel set up and all that.
I'd like to upgrade the wheel, but I need to get some better results first. Spending money is easy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anybody who's in the RC hobby knows what I'm talking about.
You're not guaranteed that it's going to make you better if you spend the money.
That's right.
But you have the steering wheel too, though, no?
Yeah, I have a wheel, but it's a cheaper Logitech.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sky's the limits, more or less. You could make a whole 3-screen setup with a driving chair and shifter and pedals. And
Well, I've got the chair and everything. It does make life a lot better because when you're driving and then you rip the wheel off the desk, you know,
hard to
Try to
stay.
go around a corner, right? Whoops.
but I'll tell you this much: the field of view is much better than the driver's stand from the RC racing.
True.
I
Yeah.
look back at it, I went, I don't know how I ever pulled that off. Lots of practice, I guess.
Yeah, be like a friend of mine, he does a lot of like the WRC game.
Yeah.
He
Just
does
because it's not
that.
a crawler, you don't have to light it on fire, Sean.
Mhm.
I said just because it's a crawler, you better light it on fire.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't want that last little bit wouldn't stick there. That's that done anyway. Yeah, he does the WRC. He does the WRC game, but he has all this big freaking seat with like it looks like a bucket seat out of a freaking race car. You know, and the steering wheel all in it, and the paddles, and there's like a stick shift on it.
I haven't done the stick shift because I got
Yeah, and
paddles on the wheel.
it's fucking crazy though. Like, what happened to sitting there with your PlayStation controller playing the game? Like, you know.
Well, it's not quite as accurate as a wheel, for one thing. Hey, Fern.
Hey, what's up?
Welcome in.
Solo's up. Up.
Let me turn this thing around. Hang on.
360.
Oh, nice.
Those bugs
The
are
drag
everywhere.
bug.
Got the drag bug already.
Yes, sir.
Is that flat black?
Yes.
Nice. Murdered
Yes,
it
it
out.
is. Yes, it is.
It's slick.
Here's the thing. Hang on. Bring this a little closer.
Yeah, that thing is looking nice, man.
Here's the thing about painting something flat black. Sometimes we think that we can't do it because the Lexan can only do so much, and I understand that. That's fine, you know. This is Home Depot paint. I'm not a big fan of that either. That paint will not stick to Lexan. Here's the thing. The Lexan paint will stick to Lexan, and the Home Depot paint will stick to the paint that sticks to Lexan. So you have to double up on that. you know.
Use it as a binding agent, more or less. Yeah.
And it is what it is, you know, but you have to buy double the paint, and I understand that. And but man, does it look good.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, it does look nice. And that's an exterior paint job.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
it's all outside.
One thing I've noticed about those rounded bodies, they seem to hold up a lot better. Kind of like trying to squeeze an egg in your hand. They're kind of hard to break.
Yeah.
I had that Badger body, and I used that on my bunch of different vehicles, including my monster trucks. Couldn't break the, well, I could, but it was a lot harder to break than the rest of the bodies.
I mean, I'm sure you could. I mean, it's like grabbing an egg this way or this way, kind of thing.
Well,
But I love it, man. I never thought that I was gonna love this dragster so much. It's amazing. This is a beautiful thing. Now, here's the thing, though, and I said this before, and I'm still gonna stand by that. I'm not a big fan of the no prep drag racing or anything like that. But man, it looks so good. That's all I gotta say. It looks so good.
Muscle car.
I don't want to run it. I don't want to run it because I'm gonna scratch it. And I don't want to scratch it.
Yeah, barbecue has a question. Our auto paint stores sell, I said, promoters.
Adhesion promoters.
Yeah, I wonder if they would work in the Lexan. I don't know. I use a lot of automotive paint. I use automotive paint on my hard bodies.
I saw a Lexan painter that mentioned that there is a promoter out there that you use that makes other paints adhere better to Lexan.
Yeah, I'm just not sure. Like, so.
Because that's what's like Tamiya paint has that adherent, that glue or whatever it's mixed into that paint already. That's why it's so nasty smelling, I think. But works so well.
Yeah.
There's a video out today on Traxxas paints too. So it's like, I think it was $16 for one of the big cans and $10 for one of the small cans. You thought it was pretty decent, but that was kind of weak on propellant. It didn't spray very hard.
Oh man, this thing is gonna be an animal on 2S.
I saw one guy have an issue with the Traxxas paint, the black, I think it was. It didn't spray right or sputtered or something like that.
Yeah, that red Jeep video that he put out today said there wasn't enough propellant in it or something. It wasn't spraying hard enough for him. Said he shook it up a lot, but I think he's from Arizona, the guy that I watched. So it couldn't have been too cold out.
And definitely hot enough, right?
Yep.
I got to paint in the air conditioning.
so is that a Tamiya Sean's working on?
No, it's charisma.
Oh, okay.
Oof, man.
He won that at Steve-O's birthday, I think, a couple years ago, if you recall.
Look, on 2S, this thing's gonna be sick.
Say, don't insult him, Tamiya. Come on.
There's a whole story behind that.
He could have had a vanquish, but yeah.
Do you still have that crawler, Sean, or did you get rid of it?
Which one?
The Tamiya, whatever you want.
No, well, I put RC four-wheel drive axles, RC four-wheel drive transmission and everything in it. So it still has the Tamiya chassis, the Tamiya body. That's about it.
Yeah.
Everything else is RC four-wheel drive on it.
But Sean, you still got the vanquish, right?
No.
I
I don't have a vanquish.
they,
Although I will say though, it's probably the second best chassis I have to put together. Like the what do you call it? The BRX01. That chassis, the BRX01 from Boom Racing, by far the best chassis I've ever built.
Second
And
best
then-
is not good enough, so.
Yeah, and then I will say the Vanquish chassis is a really nice chassis to put together.
All right.
So that thing just goes together nicely too. But it doesn't perform like it's supposed to. So
Once you had your Vanquish together, what did it last a month in your collection before you got rid of it?
didn't even last a month. I don't
Not
think.
even a
I think it
month.
lasted like 3 or 4 runs. Then I sold it.
I think Sean had an SCX 24 longer than the Vanquish.
An SX 24.
Let's put it that way.
Yeah, that would be a miracle.
Exactly, yeah.
All hell must have froze over then, did it?
We were a little
Yeah.
bit.
Hell must have
Not what
frozen
it
over.
Yep.
Because it definitely. Although, like, I get why people like the 124. It's like for if you're stuck in the house or something, like, but other than that, if you weren't stuck in the house, I don't see why you'd buy one.
Does anybody have the Kyosho minis or anything like that? No?
No.
Minis what? I got an SCX 24, so I don't.
No. Like the little race cars, like you.
Mini Z's.
The Mini Z. I know.
Oh no. No.
These are quick.
Trail.
Oh,
We were
Trail.
running our 18
Yeah.
scale. Like I brought one of those out there. It's like, man, that little thing's faster than the 18 scales. Over on the
Trail
road.
crawlers that was just on there. He's got them Mini Z's.
Oh,
If
yeah.
I'm not-
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, there's a DR28 coming out.
Yep. Drag race.
Middle of September, or something like that. And that's a little dragster. So, I'm not sure what's going on with that, but
I tell you what does look cool. Is it the Mini Z? They have like the little rock bouncer.
I don't know.
I think
there's one of
They
them.
might have conversion kits for different things for
Yeah,
rock
but there's
bounce.
one of them that has one that looks like a bomber. I think it's Kyosho, or maybe it is actually the 124, but there's one of them that looks like a bomber. It actually looks pretty cool. Like,
I don't know. I'm not sure. I know there's a DR28 coming out pretty soon or something like that. And I mean, it looks cool, but if you want to like run I don't know, a 128 quarter mile inside your kitchen, it's up to you, but
well,
And
there is one,
somebody- Something.
there's
I
120.
thought maybe the
black
garage
car.
or something like that, you know?
I mean, I might buy it just for the hell of it because it's like $60, but
Is that the
not that
drag
I'm gonna-
cars?
not that I'm gonna use it or anything. So
Yeah,
Is it?
28 scale. Drag car.
Yep.
Yeah, the drag cars, the 124 drag cars or something. No?
28 scale, yeah.
Vern, your Volkswagen looks so different than mine. Did you extend that back fenders out or anything?
Nah.
That's the
This-
drag. That's the drag, buddy. Yours is
That's
probably
the drag one.
Yours
This
the
is
Baja.
a-
Yeah, all right.
This is by Brandon Timlin gave me a slash chassis, which is this is it, and I have to shorten the width on the sides, not the length of the
Bandit
wheelbase.
wheels or arms?
Yes, banded arms and links. That's what I did, and outside of that,
too.
that's it. This is it.
If
I
you
haven't
look at
done
that,
anything else.
they look different too.
Yeah.
It's got really big
Yep.
headlights. I remember.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's I'm not done yet. I mean, I just painted it today,
Nice.
Does
and
it have a
I'm
wing?
not. I'm yes, but I don't. It's right here.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
I don't like it.
Make a small one for it.
I really like the roundness of it. I love it so much that I'm gonna leave it like that. I don't like this. Is gonna. It looks boxy kind of thing. If
What is
you
that?
ask me.
There was spoiler.
I don't like
Almost
that.
makes it
So
look like Batman. Batman-ish.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't like it. I like this. I don't like that. So I'm gonna leave it like this. So and see what happens. I don't think it's gonna affect the performance or anything, but it might. I might put it on. I don't know. But I like this so far. So
Nice.
we'll go with this and we'll go from there.
You might
I'm new
need,
to
you'll need some sort of spoiler, no?
maybe, and I'm new to this, guys. I never had a no drag race, nothing. This is my first one, so I'm new to this. Maybe I need it. I don't know, but I'm going for the looks first and see what happens later.
Yeah.
It's anything like 1-to-1. Many cars out there don't need spoilers to have.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
So you get up to a certain mile an hour, it's not needed,
Yeah.
Right,
exactly.
right. Yeah. I gotta say one thing though. This thing looks badass. That's all I gotta say. This thing
It
is,
looks good.
oh,
Yeah.
seriously, I was impressed when I started painting it and everything, and I took the window decals out and everything. I started putting the decals and everything. I was like, holy shit, this is beautiful. That's all I said.
That
And
thing is gonna be lightning.
and here it is. I was gonna do a red stripe in the middle here, but honestly, I don't think it's needed. I think it looks great as it is, so I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, being matte, it's nice to just be all solid black.
Yep. I mean, I can still do it, but
Yeah, I like the stickers in
just-
the window.
I just don't think it's necessary. So I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, decals are a nice touch in the window, like racing stickers.
Yeah, yeah. Sponsors
Nice.
right here. Yeah.
Man, this thing leaving black rubber marks on my floor even.
Huh.
Take that out for a spin now. See what it does outside.
I still gotta-
It's hold strong. That magnet's hold strong.
You put the magnet kit on it.
Yeah. Oh, strong as hell. Like,
Barbecue said a red stripe would make it look like an 18 van.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah. And I was trying to break up a little bit of the black because this, I think, a lot of black. If you put too much of one color, it doesn't look right. But somehow this one looks just right, so I can't. I'm gonna leave it alone. That's all I gotta say.
I don't know. Haven't run anything this week. Red stripe make it look 18 like unbox. Just because. Awesome. So let me turn off that controller. Take the tiniest little LiPo battery in the world.
You take the Charisma out and the SBR out, and you can do
Yeah.
a random video.
A little LiPo battery is crazy. How small it is. Just fits perfect inside there. Put the bottom on and everything. Like,
Yeah, 450 milliamp that I stuff in mine, little flat, skinny one.
yeah, no, this one here is tiny. Look, it's a 300. It's a 300 milliamp.
wow.
2C, but it's a 30C output. But look at all the size of it.
It's 2S, right?
Yeah, it's
Oh, wow.
2S.
Yeah.
It is. Let me see if I have something to compare it to. Everybody knows them. So the cross, the T crosses.
Oh, yeah.
I got like 50 of those things.
Okay, so there's a small. There's a small that LiPo battery is to the T cross. That
Wow.
thing is tiny.
That's what she said. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
These
not
fit
what
in there
she,
perfect.
that's not what she
These are-
said.
Were you sitting on an ice cube? Is that what happened?
Yeah, Like, definitely not what she said.
You're in Chicago in the wintertime. Come on, man.
Look, the soldering wire in the drawer too. So
Speaking of Chicago sticking with Chicago in the wintertime, I got lost in Chicago in the wintertime, like 4 years ago or something.
Yeah.
And it was funny because I had to cross this bridge. I can't remember the name of the bridge or anything, but there was a toll to get across the bridge, which to me it was the dumbest toll I've ever paid. It
Oh,
was
New
like-
York's filled with them tolls.
Man, no, wait.
Welcome.
It was like 21 cents or 23 cents. I forgot
Boston
which
has
one it
a-
was.
Yeah, Boston has a couple like that as well.
Yeah. And so I'm going through this bridge, right? And I asked the lady, I said, why can't you just charge 25 cents? Because nobody
Yeah.
wants 3 cents back. I mean, what am I
No.
gonna do with this? What am I gonna do with it? I mean, seriously, I'm gonna throw it out the window.
Yeah.
Just might as well do 25 cents. She goes, no. Well, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
It was like 23 cents or something dumb like that. And I was like, what?
Yeah, there's one in Boston like that as well on the as you're getting on the mass. And if you don't have the exact change,
Yeah,
man,
that was
it
another
backs
thing.
you
Yeah.
up, like if you don't have the exact change.
Turnpike.
They had a line. They had a line for exact change and another one for, like
Yeah.
I didn't have the exact change, so I had to
You
go
move some stuff
on this side, yeah, to get 3 cents back. God damn it! Oh, 3 cents, really?
Didn't know we had any of those totals down here. Where
I haven't seen a. I haven't seen a penny. I haven't seen a penny in 3 years. So what are you talking about?
So I did go to the RC store yesterday to buy a Necto. And I ended up going
Nice.
home with it. And I ended up
All right.
Yeah, I
this
was waiting for that to come out.
this thing is massive, man. Like
It's like
this,
biggest tree.
yeah, this is a slash 4x4. Look at that's a slash 4x4. Like
Now, is that the bind and drive Baja Ray?
which?
No, you got a transmitter with it. Never mind.
Yeah. It's fully. It's like freaking crazy though.
It-
The only
it
thing
says
I didn't
bar on
realize. So I did put some upgrades on it. I put like a GPM thing for the tire.
Nice.
I don't know if you'll be able to see inside the wheel. Oh my god. Big difference in them. I put like orange brake calipers.
Oh, nice.
Brakes inside the wheels and everything too.
Those
Yeah.
wheel nuts aftermarket. Those are the ones that came with it.
Yeah, I put a nice thing on the underside.
Oh, that's cool. Chassis
Oh.
protector.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
What is that? 1/7 or 1/8?
1/6 they say it is.
6?
Okay.
Yeah. It's massive. Even compared to the UDR, it's massive.
Yeah.
Like
Nice.
it's like way bigger.
Hey.
And they make it easier than the UDR because you only this piece right here, you can take this piece off to get out the electronics. Would you
It's a
like the
multi-piece
UDR?
body, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a 3-piece body, yeah. So it's handy because with the UDR you had to take the whole 30 freaking screws off to get inside it, like
I've looked at those bodies online. The bodies are so expensive for those. Just even the clear ones.
Yeah, I know. I was
They
I
are,
was looking at
yes.
the clear one because I was thinking of doing a monster or like a Monster Energy one.
Mm-hmm.
They're crazy.
Yeah.
It comes with that Spectrum remote. I hate the look of these freaking remotes. Like, they're freaking crazy.
I talked to Sean earlier today, and he sent me a picture of that truck and everything, and I said, "Come on, man! I thought you were like Crawler's King and everything, and
Yeah.
no bashing,
did.
nothing."
I actually went.
And
To the store to buy a Necto.
and
And
here
I
he
went
is,
to- I went to 3
buying
different
bashes.
stores and they didn't have the Acto, and I ended up coming out with this. And trust me, I probably could have bought 3 Actos.
I was gonna say, what's the cost
Yeah.
difference?
You know? So
Basher's king, man. That's all I gotta say.
So the guy in the RC store was glad he didn't have an Acto the time I left. So he was. You know,
No, that's 6S or 8S.
it can go up to 8S, like so.
Nice.
It's freaking monster. I haven't even opened the instruction book yet, so I gotta read the freaking. I got
Manual.
the size. I'm not even used to the size of that freaking T-cross that comes with it.
Dang.
Thing's freaking monstrous compared to where's that other little one I was holding up earlier for my for my scalers.
As you
Like,
see.
I
You
don't
don't,
even know what
you don't have an
done.
axial one?
Yeah, yeah. Like this thing's freaking massive. It should be fun though. I don't know. I was actually thinking of freaking. I don't know. I was thinking of putting it on Facebook Marketplace again, trading it. I haven't even run, I
Before you
haven't even
run it?
run it yet. Yeah, I haven't even run it yet. I don't know. It seemed like a good idea at the time, but now the more I look at it, I'm like, where am I going to run this freaking monster? Like, you
What
know?
happened VR too, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
The more I think about it, I'm like, what am I going to do with this?
That's what most people do. They buy those 1/5 trucks and then they go, I need a big giant area to run that thing. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just sell it now. I have nowhere to run it.
I know that's the problem. It is cool though, because it comes with freaking built-in light bars and everything. The front is a light bar, the back is a light bar. It's very cool. Like it has the light bars and everything on it, but it's monstrous stuff. Like compared to the UDR that I had, this thing's way bigger than the UDR. Like thought I was sub to a while ago, but I wasn't. Not sure who he's talking to. Probably RC McMaster. Probably is it later RC McMaster. You're supposed to read the instructions. I know. I'm actually going to have to.
You saying you're not-
I'm going to have to.
you
With
know,
this
like,
one,
you're supposed to?
huh?
What are instructions?
I know.
I never read the manual, so I grab the manual, throw away.
Until I have to, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Then I go then I go back and dig into the trash can. Yeah.
I just don't know where I'm going to run it now. That's the problem. Like, so that's why I was already thinking, fuck, I put it on Facebook Marketplace and see what's out there for trade. Brand new, never run Super Baja. Like, you know,
You
If you
wouldn't
ever
be the
make it up
first.
here, I got room for you.
yeah.
I'll
So,
rate you.
oh, have you got one of these, Keegan? Or have you got the UDRs?
I got UDR in my hobby.
Yeah, you've got the blue UDR though, don't you?
Yep.
That thing is nice. Like, but the bodies for these 3-piece bodies are expensive, man. Because
Oh,
I was looking at one, yeah, because I wanted to do maybe one with the Monster,
energy.
all the Monster Energy things, or even a Red Bull one. Very
Scott
nice.
would like that.
Yeah. Maybe buy a clear one and get 307 Scoot to make me Sean's RC Adventures all over it or something. Yeah, that would be cool. I just don't know how to get on my Google Maps and just see where the hell I'm going to run it. Like, you know. So
You might get in trouble in Central Park running that thing.
no, I think Central Park you'll be all right. Like, so if you go to the
Yeah.
Great Lawn in Central Park, I think you'll be all right. Like, so. Other than that, I don't know.
Let us know.
Talking to PG Boost, Sean. No problem. Like, Frank, I just wasn't sure. PG Boost just finished his freaking awesome Grand Hauler. He done an amazing paint job with the Optimus Prime paint job.
Mhm.
That thing is sick, man. So if any has done no PG Boost, go check him out. He's actually pretty cool. I got to hang out with him when we went to Rhode Island, to the event in Rhode Island. PG Boost,
Nice.
a friend of his came down. So we got to crawl together. I think it was pretty cool. So
Hopefully, you didn't get with that storm in Rhode Island too hard.
there's that little Mercedes I was just working on. Like, again, tiny it is. You know?
Nice.
But I tell you though, if none of you have watched RC Next Tuesday's video of this thing, I advise you go watch that video. Indestructible. It's unreal what they put that thing through. They even put it. They have at the end of one of the ramps, they have a what do you call it? Like a big floodlight. So they do to clear the floodlight, and they clear the floodlight a few times with this thing, land it, and just keep going like and everything. The only thing, even there was one time I thought it was mangled. It hit under a concrete bench, and you see it just stop until it dead, and the whole body shrinking in. They pulled it back out and drove off again. Like After the whole park run, one screw came loose in it. They tried the same thing last week with a Mojave, and they ended up smashing the Mojave to pieces. Like they
That's
did,
insane.
yeah, they did get one jump over the. They did get one jump over the light with the Mojave, like, and then the next one they smashed it to pieces. So the
Dust storm down, welcome in.
dust storm, welcome.
Barbecue
Not
said
the
you'll
one.
be ready before Christmas.
I won't hardly use it. It will be on the market. I probably will because my UDR. What did I do? I think I 2 videos. I think of my UDR, and then I sold it straight away. But UDR was annoying as hell. Like the good thing about this, like, you see, so the battery tray on this one is just right here. So the battery tray is just right here. You open this, like, where is it? There's a
Unlike
little-
that, not
there's a little
finicky with the
button
batteries.
there. So there's a little button and a door. So you just open this door to put the batteries in. Like the UDR, you had to hold it back axle down to get your batteries in and everything, which sucked. So this is a lot easier to get the batteries in and out of. It's actually a nice way they have it. Like, but I didn't realize I need EC5 connectors. So all my batteries are XT60s, so I don't have any EC5 connectors. So
Now
I'll
that
have to get-
Dynamite electronics in it. It's not like the, I don't know if the new ones have the Spectrum stuff in it or not.
No, it has a Spectrum receiver, but it's got a monstrous motor. The motor's bigger than the motor's bigger than my freaking LC70.
Mhm.
Probably. So it is. But should be fun. Maybe I'll scale out them, like to have the fans and everything there. It'll scale out the fans, get a few fire extinguishers for the back of it or something. You could scale them out a lot like the UDR, but you know, but I don't know. If I keep it, I keep it. If I don't, I don't. We'll see. That's why I haven't even opened the instruction manual or anything. Like I'm still deciding what the. After I got it home and opened it, I was so excited. I didn't even do an unboxing or anything. Like, and then I got it out and put it on the table and was like,
Yep.
where am I gonna run this thing? It's like I had problems finding a place to run the UDR even, like, you know. So and the Slash 4x4, I've a couple of nice little skate parks for it, but they're small little skate parks. This thing, you just be across it in 2 seconds. Makes it so nuts.
Does XJ have any bashers?
Huh?
Tony?
Tony has I think Tony has Typhons and stuff.
Okay.
Something like a couple of armors and stuff he has. So this thing is just like freaking huge. Like,
Maybe your son would like to drive it.
huh?
Something different. Maybe your son would be
Yeah,
interested.
them two. My son and my daughter, like she loved the UDR. That's all she wanted to do. Pull the trigger and go fast. Like the crawlers, can't get her to go anywhere near them. So anything you can pull the trigger and go fast. Yeah.
Did somebody say it's boring?
For kids,
Yeah.
it's boring. Slow.
All right, second.
I thought I'd get into crawling, but once I tried it, this is a lot more entertaining than I thought it would be.
Mhm.
It looks fun, but yeah, it's a little I don't know. I like building them. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, that's I actually I like spending more time building them than actually running them. I like running them too, like, but building them is where the fun is, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't build shelf queens. That's the thing. If I build it, it gets run and it gets beat up, like so it does. Value destruction more. Someone how? Oh yeah. Hey guys, that's nice, Losi, Sean. Thanks, Dustin. It'd be nice if it was in Australia and had plenty of room like you guys to run it, but here in New York, there's not much room to run it. That'd be a cool video, actually. I should take it up Fifth Avenue. Just run it straight down. Put a mount on the front of it and run it straight down Fifth Avenue or something. right out the gate of Central Park and just boom, straight down. Yeah,
Or put low jack or GPS on it in case it runs.
I know you would, like, yeah.
Well, didn't you do a video like that, Fern, where you took it like some big city and drove it down the main streets? Was that you or was it somebody else?
I know
Banter.
Fern with a
Yeah, it wasn't me. It was somebody else that did the. I think they did the felony or something, if I'm not mistaken.
no, you
And,
you doing one with a low rider there with El
it-
Camino, no?
No, it wasn't me. No, somebody did it in
What's
New
his
York.
name in
I
Jersey?
bel-
He
It
was
was
saying
New
he was gonna go. He was gonna go out on the streets at night. Remember, he used to be on Steve-O's chats all the time. I forgot his
Oh
name.
yeah, the guy works for Con Edison.
Yep.
Who
He
was it
done,
again?
he done one through Times Square, I think, with a X-Max.
I forget what his name is now. Look, he used to be on Steve-O's chats every time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lewis, yeah,
Lewis PK. What was the second name?
Lewis LP something.
Yeah, Lewis LP something or not.
and they did a like a FPV to running around New York or something, and to me
Yeah.
that was cool.
Yeah.
You know, that's pretty cool because he did I think he did a night video first, and then he did a day video
Yeah.
after
But
that.
you done the what do you call it, the one around the city though too, no? You done the El Camino.
Oh no, yeah, but that's here in downtown Atlanta. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't go. You know, I did a little bit of that. Yes, and Sean, you've been to
I know
To-
that spot where it was, it's pretty cool.
you've been to the gay section in Atlanta. You know, yeah.
I know, yeah. I know. I got the train in Atlanta, and then I was walking around with suitcase and all these men, and everybody were looking at me and smiling and saying hello. So
Everybody was so happy. Everybody was so
Fern came
friendly.
to pick me up, and I was
Everybody-
like, so when Fern came to pick
Oh,
me up,
everybody's so friendly.
yeah, that's what I said. I said, wow, everybody in Atlanta's so friendly. And then Fern's like, Sean, you don't notice the rainbows everywhere? Then I started looking around. I was like, that explains a lot.
Oh,
Boy,
it's
this
funny.
ain't like New York.
Yeah, fresh meat with a suitcase. Like,
Yeah.
Sean calls me
They
up,
must have
"Hey."
died over your accent, Sean.
yeah,
Oh yeah, the Irish accent that killed everybody. You know.
Oh man.
He calls me up. He's like, Fern, you know, I'm over here at the Piedmont Park and everything. I'm like, all right. He goes, everybody's so friendly and everything. All these guys winking at him and everything. I'm like, you're in the gay section, dude.
I didn't realize it was my first time in downtown Atlanta. Like, so. I don't know.
Don't drop the
Sure, Sean,
soap.
sure.
Don't drop the soap.
Hey,
Happy exit.
hey,
Uh,
do what must be done. That's all I gotta say.
That's it. That's it. I had to check. The front wheels seem a bit wobbly. And that's not a. See, I like tightened them enough.
There's a little slop in
Yeah, same
with
as.
the IFS.
Yeah. No, but the actual wheel, I can shake it side to side. Maybe I didn't did not tighten enough on it or something.
Could possibly use a shim or something.
Yeah, like when you see, I turn it around you, when I put them new hubcaps on it, maybe I don't see it there.
Barbecue says LGBTQ RC Park. LOL.
Yeah. See it there, see it? Have I got it cut there?
That's a lot of slop.
Yeah, isn't it? It seems like a lot. Like, although the other one's exact same, like.
Yeah, I think that's just how they are. It's the same way in UDR and Mojave. It's just that IFS, I think, with the pin and stuff. You might be able to put a shim in or something. But
Yeah. Anybody want an SPR? I tell you what, though, man, I'm bring your back like that. So crazy. Crazy. Right, what else do I have to work on now? We worked on that. I wish I had the parts in for the red-headed stepchild, but I don't. I wish I had them in. What time is it?
8:45.
I've been on an hour and 15 or something. Is it?
Yeah.
Something like that. Somewhere around there anyway. I was really tanker nobody's around this evening. So what's everybody's plans for the week?
I know Froggy was doing inventory or whatever for the conference coming up, the Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Did you say Comic-Con? Because here in Atlanta, Dragon Con's coming up too.
Oh, is Dragon Con coming up? That thing,
Yes, sir.
that
Sean, if
thing
you get
looks
a
Yeah.
chance.
fucking cool, man.
Sean, if you get a chance, hey, come over here, man. I'll hook you up, whatever, man, whatever you need.
Yeah, it'll not be this year, but definitely next year. I want to go to Dragon Con.
Oh, man, you gotta see this. It's the best.
Yeah, I've watched a load of videos of it, but I
Best.
definitely want to go to it. Like so.
That's the best, man. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
Yep.
Dragon Con does look like fun. Like,
Yeah,
it's
AZ
coming up.
Froggy does a lot of Comic Cons.
yeah, he's in. He was in the chat earlier. He said he was waiting on somebody to give him a lift back. I think he's in Las Vegas or something this weekend, isn't he?
Or
Yeah.
and I'm not sure when it is exactly. He's got to set up and then
Yeah, so I think it was this weekend. He was in Vegas with it, like so.
Crawlers. No, Sean just joined them.
Just joined who?
Trail crawlers.
not to each his own. I have nothing against anybody.
Yeah, that's it. It was funny, like, because I just thought everybody in Atlanta was so friendly. I was like, wow, isn't that new? I was like, you're not this friendly in New York, like, you know? It's like everybody in Atlanta was like, hey,
Everybody.
Go to a great part of New York, I guess.
yeah, funny. It was definitely funny.
RC Recreation, welcome in.
Hey, I
Marketing
can only
rec,
see
but I'm not-
I can only see 4 people in on my phone because I'm on the phone and everything. I want to say hello to I think it's KBRC on the other side and
Yep.
also Scott. So
Yeah,
guys,
if you swipe your phone screen to the screen to the right, to the left, and the other people.
yeah. But I still want to see myself, you know.
I'm so vain. I bet you think the song is about me.
I only see 4 people in this one, but I want to say hello to KBRC and to Scott. They're on the other side of the screen, I think.
Yeah, they are.
So yeah.
They definitely are. I'm trying to think of what else I have to work on right now. Most of my rigs, that's the problem. Most of them are all running. I fixed the Tamiya the other night. I just fixed the road car. Just need all the parts for this. Do you know what that means, guys? That means it's time to buy another kit.
No, no, here's the thing. You know something in any of your trucks, man, something has to be broken somewhere.
They're not.
Yep.
And you have to fix that.
They're not. They actually fixed them all. That's the problem. I haven't
You
run my trucks in a while.
Did you run the bomber today? Or was that yesterday you're thinking you might get out or something?
No, I didn't even get out to run it. Like, so it's sitting there too. I just fixed it the other day.
Time to break something then.
I was
I
gonna
know
say,
that's it. Time to get out and run something, or time to buy a kit. That's what I'll do this week during the week. I'll do a live unboxing during the week for the stuff that's under my desk, and then that'll give me something to work. That's got plenty of work on that stuff. That stuff's like that's not going to be built in 2 or 3 days anyway. That's a part of my USTE bills sitting under there.
under the desk surprise like Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll do a live unboxing of them, and then
So be it, you know.
yeah. So I do a live unboxing of them, then I can actually start working on them. But I'm going to need to clear this desk completely. Like you see this side of the desk right now, everything is just sort of shoved over there to fit stuff on it. So I'll need this desk, and I'll probably need the other desk over there as well. to work on them. But then it still also means I need another kit. Maybe I should put the Losi on Facebook Marketplace. See what's out there.
You can buy 3 or 4 kits.
Yeah. So buy a couple of kits for it. It's funny too, because I went to get the bloody Acto and nobody had the Acto around me at all. Like I went into one hobby store and he didn't even know what the Acto was.
Oh,
He's like,
wow.
"What's the Acto?" I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Yep." He goes, "I just got the Night Runner. Is that not their newest truck?" And I was like, "Okay, but there was an
You missed
Acto
one.
in between there. Like you're missing one." Like, you know. So he had the HD. He had the HD. He had the Night Runner. He just didn't have the Acto. Like, which is weird. He never even heard
Right.
it. You know. Yeah, he didn't even hear of it. It's freaking crazy.
The Ecto's what? Like the gatekeeper? Is that what it is? That one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of like it's got the creep body on it, sort of like the yellow one with a dovetail body.
It doesn't have the cage inside.
Yeah, it's like a belly drag. It's close to a belly dragger, like be close to like the G Speed belly draggers and stuff. So one of them be nice on mine, a belly dragger, something, just something different, like from all my 1.55s. Like actually, this one's the 1.9s actually. Big, yeah, thick. What are they? The thick.
Big CPAC.
Yeah, so that's what's on. That's what's on this one. So what way
That's
to go on that?
That's the yellow one, right? The Ecto
Yeah,
yellow.
it was yellow one.
has 2 antennas on it.
Antennas. I don't know what
Yeah.
Adapters you can put
Little-
on it.
Plastic, yeah.
Yeah, somebody maybe put them on it. I don't know.
No, I think they come with it.
Oh,
It's
they
not-
do.
In
Yeah.
the pictures, yeah, a couple antennas and a couple
Yeah.
scale things.
It looks like a pretty good truck. I know.
Yeah, it's like a
Time-
comp truck.
Yeah. Adventure Time RC. He just rusted his up, done like a rusty look on it all, like too. So
I haven't seen that one yet.
yeah,
There's some good weathering out there on a couple of them. Yeah.
it looks pretty cool, like so. But a nice hard body for one of them. That's what I was thinking of getting it and then putting a nice hard body on it.
There's nothing wrong with a hard body.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. It's all about the hard bodies. It is, you know. But I don't know what to do. I'll get that little road car, I'll get that little Mercedes out for a run now that I put it on the LiPo batteries instead of it was on nickel metal hydride forever. So I'll get it out and I'll probably blow the AC up after 5 minutes, like probably so.
And overheat the motor.
Yeah, probably not.
2S? No, you'll be fine with the 2S.
Yeah. Well, I'll start off in the 2S though, but
See if you can get a 2S.
we'll push it to see what we can get out of it, like, you know.
I burnt my Traxxas motor up doing that.
Yeah, trying to see how much more you can get out of it, like, you know.
Yeah, I put bigger gears in it,
Yeah.
Smoked the motor up in like 2 minutes. It was doing donuts out there and just started smoking.
Oh, what? That's crazy. Nuts. Sure,
Yeah. I did that in my Stampede,
yeah.
and I ain't running lipo.
That Stampede of yours seems to be broken more times than it's fixed.
Yeah,
It was broken more times than it's fixed.
but I was also going through like 3 feet of mud, so it
Yeah.
kind of slew it down a little.
I should actually start freaking. I should start the conversion on this thing. Maybe that's what I should do.
What's up with the yellow 6x6 there?
I'm just waiting on a few parts coming in for it. I lost one of the parts that puts the whole interior together. So Voodoo is reprinting me the parts for that, and then Tony, big red bitch, he's sandblasting the back tow hook for it. That's what all these winches. Like there's a whole pile of stuff here sitting for it, all the winches and all, but I need all the tow arms back and everything. So he took them out to sandblast them so that I can paint them. I'll have to braze them to the. I have like a box in there, so I'll braze it down the tow arms and everything. So I need them parts back before I can start working on it. But I have everything here for it to finish it. All like there's the winch controllers, another winch controller, a winch. That's all the seats. There should be another winch somewhere too.
You got that winch bar from like a Tonka toy, right? And
Winch bar. Oh,
that.
the tow arm. Yeah.
the toe arm, yeah.
It's one. Yeah, it's like a Tonka Notley or something. You call them? Must be an American company, like Notley or I don't know. I was checking around I was going to get a Tonka one, like the dual Tonka one, and then I was checking around Facebook and I seen this tow truck like on it, but I wasn't sure if it was a small tow truck or it was a big tow truck. So I texted the person and said, "Hey, can you measure just the tow arm on the length?" So once they texted me back and said it was 8 inches, I was like, "Perfect. That's exactly what."
Yeah.
So,
8 inches is perfect, man. That's
yeah,
all I
so I bought it.
That's what she said.
got.
I bought it, and right in front of him, I took the.
That's all she needs, man.
So right in front of him, I put my arms underneath it. I undone the clips because it goes in and then hooks. I took the tow arm off. I was like, "Here, you want the rest of the truck back?" And he's like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, I only want this part." And he's like, "Oh, well, the rest of it's no good to me." I was like, "All right, whatever." So,
I only want the 8 inches. After that, fuck everything else.
yeah. Your missus just came in behind you. You're about to get a slap in the head. Your missus just came into the kitchen. You're about to get beat.
I just got the headphones on.
Yeah. Got another winch controller for it. Another winch somewhere here too. Don't tell me I lost a winch.
See, you don't have all the parts you need.
No, dude, there should be another winch here too. What the hell? Did I lose a winch? Even all the accessories are there. Like there's all first aid kits, fire extinguishers, 307 Scoot. He's already making me all the decals for it. So all the decals go down it. But now that is concerning on where that other winch could be.
You had a winch.
Finally gonna have it like that pumpkin on there, Sean. It'd be what did you say it was gonna be before I had a
Oh,
the
the old
pumpkin.
truck that I took the tow arm off. You could say,
Yeah,
it's a orange pumpkin or something. Yeah, but not no.
orange pumpkin.
This was gonna have like 24-hour towing, sales, service, parts, like a fake phone number across the front of it. So it is. And then
Sean's RC towing or something. It
yeah,
says.
so Sean's RC recovery. It's gonna go right down the back of it here.
Phone number is
Yeah.
gonna be OU812.
Yeah. And then he has like he's got like all like Shell and Castrol and XSO like all garage stickers for it then too. Like so that'll all be cool when you get it.
Heck yeah.
Speaking of hard bodies, just posted a collision of my wife's build on the Super Clodbuster. Did a nice job and painted it for her. Nice.
Cool.
Clodbusters are nice. Like I don't have one, but they always look cool. There's the other winch lying on the floor over there. So
That's
there's
one of
another
the-
winch just lying on the floor behind the table. There. So that's all the parts for that. It'll be cool once I get all the decals on it and all the decals in. And I'm in no hurry to finish it really because I sort of want to try and keep it for UST, but I know the second I get it completed, I'll want to take it out and destroy it. Because it
Have you
actually,
tried?
if I put a battery in it right now, I can plug it in and run it.
Have you tried figures in it yet? What type of figures do you need for that one? What size fits?
The same size as the what do you call
Those-
that guy? The
Okay.
one remember you sent me the same size as him, like so.
Suicide Squad guys.
Yeah. I was actually thinking of getting what do you call him? The
Stranger Things guy.
Things guy, because there's a version of him in jeans and everything.
Yeah, the cop.
Yeah, but not with a
Yeah.
cop outfit. There's a version of him in the jeans and
Yeah,
shirt. And then there's also
one?
a guy from see because
He's kind of big. He's bigger than.
I think he would still fit though, because he looks more like a tow truck driver.
Mm-hmm.
The others.
Yeah, you got a good guy with a big belly.
Yeah, well, I was actually thinking there's the old wrestler out there. And I'm going to say my son has him. He's like a big beard on him, but he has like a green boiler suit type thing on him with short sleeve, like the sleeves all cut off. So
Mhm.
he might look cool as a tow truck driver, like, you know, because he has like a boiler suit and everything on him. I don't know. I'll see when I get it up and running what I do with it.
RC Recreation says that they have a tow truck company called Camel Towing up there.
Oh yeah, no. If it's what was the one you sent me, Keegan? If it's wedged in tight, we pull it out or something. Camel towing on it. It was actually a really funny one. Like camel towing, if it's wedged in tight, we'll pull it out.
Nice. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
Nice. Camel towing, yeah, nice.
you know, I should actually start working on this because I did get the actuators and all in. Like I haven't done anything with that in a long time.
Is that what that's the remote there is for on your table?
Yeah, that's what this
The
one's
other
for. Right there.
Yeah.
I should start working on it. But I got actuators to change all of these to actual electric actuators and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it's actually this excavator is old. They don't even make these anymore. It's like I think that new brand sort of took over them. What do you call that? Everybody seems to have now that.
China?
Yeah, I think they took over. These used to be hobby engine or something is what this thing was. That's how
Jack,
old this
welcome
one
in.
is. Like, yeah.
Phantom's Gust, Jack, welcome in.
Hey, g'day, Jack. Yeah, so I showed like I have the actuators, so I should actually start
Mm-hmm.
working and
Yep.
changing this up.
That'd be
So
cool.
it's even bigger than a lot of the other ones, like you know, in the size.
That's 14th scale.
Yeah. Actually, this one's 1/12 scale.
Okay.
So it is massive. Like, so you could make it like one of the big quarry earth digger ones that's that big. You know?
Think trail colors. Trail colors is saying Hacksaw Jim Duggan is a wrestler figure might be good.
Yeah.
I was looking at him. I don't think he'll work. Like my son has him too. So he does.
Ho.
Right. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Like the good
Oh,
the good thing for me, I did a wrestling store there, Wrestling Universe, you call it. I can go there and they've got every wrestling figure you can think of. And then they have a table. Like that's where I get like a lot of my vehicles all have wrestlers in them, but they're all wrestlers that have got full length. Like back in the day, they actually used to wear shirts and stuff. You know, so all the figures I get, but they have a big table, all the older figures. Like, I had a feeling that was Jack, only guy I knew that would have a guitar on his title. Good to see him.
there's levels of wrestling, man. And you're talking to me. Here I am wearing a wrestling mask. So
You're always wearing a wrestling mask.
and there's levels of wrestling, and there's fake, there's stage,
Yeah,
there's when you have to do something, and I understand all that. And it's cool, you know.
yeah.
But you know, you're talking to a guy who's wearing a wrestling mask. Come on, man.
Vern the luchador. Yeah.
Some of the stuff is staged. Don't get me wrong. That doesn't mean it's fake.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff is fake sometimes when it's not staged the right way.
Yeah.
And I understand that too, you know. But I'm a big wrestling fan, man. Come on, man. So yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, that Wrestling Universe is a good spot. They have a huge big internet store too. Just type in Wrestling Universe, www.wrestlinguniverse.com or something, and then their figure store comes up. They gotta rank there's some of the figures though. Someone's like $800, $900 and everything. Like
Uh-huh.
some real rare ones. I was like,
Oh, shit.
I know. I was like, yeah, that definitely wouldn't be getting cut up to put in, in the truck. Imagine posting that on YouTube, put an $800 figure, cutting the legs off and glue them in the truck.
Ryan,
Melting the leg
Yeah.
down.
Yep.
haters, wrestler haters on there.
Yeah,
What did you do? Oh,
I know. Yeah, I'll send you his legs. You
Yeah,
want?
right. Yeah, right. Maybe $50 for legs.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
When I
$50
wrecked
each.
it, yeah, when I wreck the truck, you can have the rest of them. It's crazy. Some of them are. They're not. I actually have a video stored up on my phone where I went the last time I was there. I taped the video in it. I should actually post it. Only like a 1 minute video or something, 2 minute video. If that. Just when I was walking around it. It's pretty cool.
No. I do say one thing. I know, that, when you get to a professional level, let's say for wrestling, for example, I know. Anything they do, if they want to, they can break your neck in a heartbeat. They can. They're not going to because it's
Because
all
they take care of
staged, and I
their
understand.
buddies.
They
Yeah.
take care of themselves. I understand
Yeah.
that, but if they
Correct.
wanted to, they could.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
it's like a boxer. Some people say, "Oh, I can fight with this boxer." No, you can't.
Yeah.
He's professional, man. He knock you out in 2 seconds. That's it.
Yeah.
Same thing with a wrestler. The wrestler can take you out in 2 seconds, just like that. Boom.
Yeah.
Because they know what they're doing, man, and that's how they make a living. And and I understand it's fine.
Yeah.
Would I want to fight them?
It's not real. A good way to describe it. These guys are true athletes. And it's more.
I used to,
Totally.
when I went to wrestling matches, I used to cheer for the heels. I used to cheer for the bad guys. Oh, I'd have all little kids would be yelling and screaming at me. It was like, Hulk Hogan, boo, boo.
Owen Hart. Owen Hart.
What do you
died.
call something the destroyer? Like Bender, the defender, and all this other stuff.
There's a death live on wrestling. Wasn't Owen Hart?
Yeah.
Yeah, he died.
That was
There's,
during wrestling. It was during a
It's actually
stunt
good. Yeah.
He was coming down to the ring.
zip line thing or whatever.
Yeah.
They released.
Yeah. There's a good show on Stars right now called Heels.
Mm-hmm.
You watch it. It's actually really good. Like, so it is all about wrestling. How about the Repo Man? JM, I don't think there is the Repo Man figure. If there is, that would be freaking awesome. So get Dog a Bounty Hunter in it, or get
Yeah, right.
the Repo Man. Like that would be cool. Like, Repo Man's figure would be pretty cool.
Wife sit next to him.
Is that bug a Slash? It is, Jack. That bug's the 2-wheel drive Slash low center gravity drag car. It is. Fern's still working on it. It's like looking good though. There you go. What motor have you got in it, Vern? A Valanian?
It's an LCG. Yes, it's a low center of gravity. Yeah.
No, what motor do you have in it though?
Oh, I got the Millennium system right now.
Oh yeah. The
It
Valanian's
might
purple, yeah.
it might be temporary depending on how it runs. We'll see once I run it. I haven't started.
Yeah.
I haven't run this thing yet, so
The 2-wheel drive should be awesome on that though, because that's what run. My 4-wheel drive runs on the Valanian 4-pole system, and it's
That'll be fast, yeah.
Yeah.
I did get the gearing for the drag slash, which is a 22 pinion, and I believe it's like a 72 spur, something like that. So I went on the website, and that's what they said. Okay, for 3S, because I want to run this on 3S. I don't give a fuck what anybody says that I'm gonna run in 2S. We're gonna compete, whatever. I don't give a shit about any of that. So
Hey, Sean.
To me, this is another basher. That's the way I look at it, and that's how it's gonna be. So
Yeah, run it the way you want to run it.
Francois backstage, Sean.
Yeah, I just noticed.
Yeah,
I
Tank,
just
just-
let him in there. I just noticed. I looked up at the screen and I seen somebody waiting. I was like, what? He's waiting.
yep.
Link is
So-
pinned at the top. What?
Tank.
Hey, guys.
Hey there.
Oh,
Link
Hello
is
there.
pinned, Trail crawler, the link that is pinned at the top, that's not for the chat, that's for my Teespring store. That's for my t-shirts.
You're wearing one of them now.
That's one of them right there. Says I don't build so it says I don't build shelf queens. That's one of them, and then it has Sean's RC Adventures across the back of it.
you just drive them.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean, I got an RC for you to try.
What's that?
You got to try the CCO2. It's a cool
Yeah.
little rig. It's a very well made and pretty neat balance truck. For the
Yeah.
price, if ever you can get your hand on one, the CCO2. It's a 2 axles, front and rear, and it's pretty good. It seems to be pretty good.
He's thinking of a new kit.
And it's
Brad would be happy.
And if you don't like it, you're scrapping.
Yeah.
Let the Brad.
Brent from Adventure Time RC. I think he runs a CCO2 in it.
Okay.
The one, but he's got the bigger weight.
After
It's like
body.
it's like a Toyota, like the FJ body, or what do you call it? Yeah, it's the FJ body. And it actually does. It seems to do really well. Like,
yeah, it seems to be very well geometry there. It seems to be pretty good.
Yeah.
Give it a try.
Different type of challenge.
Oh yeah. Hey Scott, long time no see.
Yeah, how you doing?
Doing good.
Are you doing a Tania Tuesday this week? Thank.
Probably. I'll probably tinker on this or do something. We'll see. My wife is again going to bed early. So if she goes to bed early, I'm going to come down here. But right now I'm actually working on the hot rod. So that's the frame for the hot rod.
Cool.
Hello RC, welcome. CR01. The CR01 is what
Adventure Time
Brent
has.
must have, yeah. It's
Okay.
the CR01. And what's yours, Tank? The CC01?
CCO2.
CCO1, this one, yeah. But right now
Oh.
I'm working on the hot rod. I removed the shock tower that used to be in front. I moved the servo to the front. I cleaned up the rails a little bit. So now I'm just going to reattach everything and see if it sits lower. So a couple things I want to do.
That's the original hot rod you built, the black one.
No, this is a different one. This is a one I got from a buddy. So it was not half completed, maybe half. So I took it all apart and it was sitting too high. It looked like a crawler. So I wanted to be a belly dragger. So there's a body for it. So I wanted to sit much lower than it was actually.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a cool truck or car. It's going to be a 2-wheel drive, but I want it to sit low. The front suspension before was right here, but I'm going to have it up here with one leaf spring in front, just like a real hot rod.
Yeah. CR02, he has Sean. CR02.
Okay.
Cool, Jack. That rig was amazing. Yeah, I thought it did really good for Tamiya. The RC every day, isn't it? And an RC every day, it builds the drive. Yeah, if you check out his tank, he has one the same as that body that you're talking about, the rat drag.
Okay.
RC every day.
Yes, RC every day. I follow him and I check a couple. I did get a couple of ideas from him.
Yeah.
And that's why I didn't like how this build was, and it looked too much like a crawler, but 2-wheel drive crawler. So that's why I told him, sure, I'll buy it off you, and but if you don't mind, I'm gonna redesign it. I'm gonna change your frame. I'm gonna change a whole bunch of stuff. Even the rear here, the way he's got it up, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to change it either with a loop, because I think that rear axle is gonna have to come up if I want
to add some more, bigger back tires.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's got big hot rod tires on this, so there's some setups or some things he did on this that I did not agree on. So I said I'll and he knows I'll modify it and it's gonna be cool. He's been sending me pictures.
Nice.
What kind of pictures?
How you're talking.
Hot rod pictures.
Hot rod pitches.
Inspirational.
That's what,
Whatever, man. Hey, do what must be
Yeah.
done. I understand.
that's what you're saying anyway. That's your story and you're sticking to it. Huh?
He's got a nice,
Hey,
nice brush-
he's not sending me pictures. I don't give a shit.
he's got a nice brushless system on here. The dragster tire got on it. So I can't wait to see how good it's going to be on the drag racing. So
All right.
Drag racing.
All right,
Man,
guys. Hey, guys, I gotta go. I gotta get out of here and do some work.
no problem, Kurt. Have a good
Thanks,
one.
Sean.
Right, Kirk.
Appreciate it.
Later, Kurt, no problem. There's somebody doing fireworks beside me, man. Why are they doing fireworks? Right in on a regular Sunday night, like why do we do fireworks? That's ridiculous. Let's go on turn. You know, so I guess I will kill this thing soon. Anyway, you know, I definitely gotta do that unboxing this week. If I do that unboxing, I've got tons of stuff to work on.
Oh yeah.
Tons of stuff because my slice is sitting there. It's all everything's fixed right now. The problem is I haven't had a chance to go out and run anything to break stuff. So once I get a chance to go out and run stuff, and then see you, have a great week. Thanks, Kurt, for stopping in. And then I guess I don't know whether to keep this bad boy or not. I don't know.
Shelf
That's a
queen.
huge bitch.
That's your only shelf queen.
Heavy
I know,
shelf queen.
yeah. Thing's massive. It's just way too big. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, the links and everything like are massive. Even the drive shafts,
Yeah.
huge. The
You're gonna run
Go
that
on. How much did that cost, man? I ask.
$900.
Oh, so the hobby guy was happy that he didn't have that at one.
That's
Yeah.
not counting 4S batteries if you get them.
I know. I went in to buy an Ecto and came out with this thing. Right? So,
You're
Because
gonna,
the Ecto's like only 200 or something, right?
300 and something.
Yeah.
you're gonna run that on what, 4S?
No, this is it can run 6 or 8.
6 or 8, okay.
Yeah. So I'll just run it 6. 6 is way quick enough for anything.
Yeah.
If I can run it on 3S, near enough, be good enough.
Nah, I don't know if your ESC will take 3S.
Yeah. Probably needs the 6 to make it run but
It might
everything
be or minimum or something.
like the dry shafts are huge. Like right, let me turn it upside down. You'll see. Just kicking you have the UDR, so you'll know like the difference even. I just bring the camera closer if I can. Up too big to lift take the camera off here for a moment. So let me spin it around this way, Keegan. You have the UDR, Keegan.
Yep.
Look at the size of that drive shaft.
Oh yeah, that's twice the size.
Yeah, it's like massive. Look at the big steel
Upper
links.
Nice, it comes with the metal upper links.
Yeah, metal upper links. Even at the front has the metal links at the front as well too.
Very nice.
But but it's huge. That drive shaft's like monstrous.
I've seen, I don't know if it's just Vitavon. I've seen some manufacturers that make aluminum back axles for that, the solid axle.
Oh, for here,
Yeah.
man, I can only imagine that. I can only imagine the price that would be. That'd be ridiculous.
Oh yeah, pretty pricey.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be pricey as anything. Like say that cameras. Yeah, camera's fine. That's a little high.
And beefy A arms too.
Yeah, they are like everything's like. Like even, I don't know if you can see the shocks in there. You see them get the angle of shocks. See the shocks in.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I think the
Yeah.
size of them shocks on even.
Got a bump stop in there too.
Yeah, the thing is massive. Like, well,
I like that color. Kind of reminds me of the tide or something.
Yeah, that color's pretty cool.
yes. But as I said, my UDR got 2 runs and then I sold it. This one I haven't even opened the instruction manual, and I was already thinking of putting it on Facebook Marketplace. The three of
You
us.
do have the week off, right? So you got plenty of time to maybe
I
play
know,
with it.
yeah. Yeah, I'm off all week, so
Well, you're not gonna make it to what you call it? God damn it. To
line by the fire.
Proline by the Fire. Come on, man, you gotta be there.
I know. I was looking at flights, like so. I was looking at them. I don't know. We'll see. I got a few days to decide. Cause
It's Proline by the Fire, man. You gotta be
Yeah,
there.
'cause
You gotta be there.
yeah, because Dennis's event, that's the event I was meant to be going to that weekend, but it just got canceled. So
Right.
I'm not
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
Ohio that weekend. So we'll see. But the weekend after, I gotta go to Anfield, Connecticut. The weekend after to RC Madness up there for the Monster Truck World Championships is on. So there's a guy doing an unveiling for an Operation 11 Charlie Monster truck. So
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I go for that. So I don't know if I'll go to California and then have to go to Connecticut right after. Stuff. So
Like a 1-to-1 11 Charlie RC monster truck.
no, an RC like
I was gonna say they're doing pretty good if they can sponsor a monster truck already.
yeah, I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Go for it. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, even the Monster Truck World Finals, I should say it's the RC Monster Truck World Finals or something like that.
Okay.
It's on at RC Madness. It's not the 1-to-1s. Like that's not. Man, why are them people doing fireworks? That's crazy out there. Freaking insane.
I get rid
I
of
can hear him.
Can you hear them if I go quiet? Yeah.
Pop, 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 pop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing how the cops don't get called on them or anything?
I know, yeah. But like, why? Like, I don't understand. It's like there's nothing special. about it. Today's no special. Freaking,
Maybe
I
it's
understand.
his birthday or anniversary or something.
Yeah, I would understand next weekend because next weekend's like Labor Day weekend or something. So
Maybe it's just a test firing. Next weekend will be more.
it's not crazy though. They've been on for the last 5 minutes or so. It's not like a small firework display. You know?
They're illegal in the city.
Yeah, that's
They're
nice.
illegal in New York,
What's that,
certain types anyway.
Yeah.
that's nice, big blower engine and all on the tank.
Yeah.
Does that actually sit over the motor?
Yeah, it's right over the motor. That's why I actually
Ooh.
installed it right now just to see what it would look like.
Nice.
Oh,
that-
yeah. That's nice, Tank.
But the
An
guy,
atomic racing motor.
right, that's the one I got it in there right now. But I do have
Hang on, Tank. Let me spotlight you a second. Hold on.
I do have a brushless system to put in here. I just put this motor in there temporarily. So I am going to print some 3D, get somebody to print me some 3D headers to come down.
Yeah.
And either straight up or down or whatever. Like, I don't know yet what kind of headers I'm going to put on this.
What are you going to use for a belt?
Probably a black elastic, something like that. I
Yeah.
do have a new blower because the guy, he originally had the servo back a little too close, so he couldn't put the pulley in the belts. So that's why I'm changing the way the suspension is, and I moved everything up front. So now the servo is going to be here, hiding behind the radiator, which is going to be
Oh, yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So it should be cool. This thing's getting heavy already. It's not going to be too good of a racer. It's going to be heavy.
Man, them fireworks.
Bags.
Cool. You can take me off of presenters.
I did, yeah.
I like how that grill looks.
All right, so let's see. We'll start with Tank. Do you want to say your goodbyes there?
Hey guys, thanks. Sorry I was a little late to come in, but dropped in, say hi, and don't forget to thumbs up. And you guys have fun.
No worries, Kirby.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Sean, for letting me in. And See you guys next week.
No
Be
worries.
safe.
Fern,
Guys, thank you for watching, and here we are. So we'll see you guys next week. Yeah.
no worries. Scottzilla.
Thanks for having me, Sean. I know I've been a little bit of a stranger lately, but I wanted to drop in and say hello because I had seen a bunch of you guys in a long time. So
No worries.
Seeing you.
No worries. Good seeing you, Scott. Keegan.
Good being here, Sean. If you do trade that, yeah, trade it before you run it. You might get top dollar out of it or something.
Yeah.
See how that works out.
Yeah.
Not even a battery in it yet. I'm thinking of trading it. Yes. All right, everybody. Thanks very much for taking the time to stop by. We'll see you tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern, Operation 11 Charlie.